On today's episode, I two-stepped.
He a freak though, man down.
Also launched the car for the first time.
Liftoff, Space Shuttle Atlantis.
And I launched the car in race mode.
Black boys.
One thing I haven't done on this channel is done an introduction. My name is Tilo, and this is the atrocious A3. Stick to the end for the R is for race launch. So last year I decided to start putting effort into this YouTube thing, but I've actually been posting sporadically since 2007. The earlier videos that I put out were low quality exhaust clips of this car, hence the channel's name, Atrocious A3. So quick rundown on this car. I bought it back in August 2005, brand new. I was 19 at the time, and since then I've done damn near every bolt-on mod you can think of. Intake, exhaust, stage 2 ECU tune, and a whole bunch of supporting mods. And on the screen I'll put up all the major mods that I've done to this car. Now here are some exhaust clips. In 2020 though, I somewhat completed the Haldex conversion on this. Mechanically everything works, just need to sort out the coding for the ABS and ESP. Exterior wise, I've had a couple of front lips. The rear, I have a S3 AP rear valance with an aftermarket S3 8V rear diffuser. The headlights are customized eBay LED headlights. I've retrofitted E55 projectors in it, and I've also added switchback LEDs. Also replaced the taillights with the newer LED style taillights. As far as the interior goes, I've wrapped a few trim pieces in carbon fiber vinyl. I've added a mobile anodized red shift knob, and I've installed a P3 vent gauge. So this next video, I will go over the P3 gauge and I'll get into the launches. One thing I haven't done in this car since I've gotten the Haldex working somewhat is launch the car. I have the P3 gauge here. Right now it's showing me battery level, boost, coolant, air intake temp, ignition, EGTs, throttle, RPM shift. So it shows you the RPMs at whatever determined shift point it'll start flashing. This is the speed, and 0 to 60. So once it says it's ready, you are at a dead stop, and let's see how it goes. .82 seconds. The fastest 0 to 60 time I've gotten in front wheel drive was a 6.05 second time. So this is pretty awesome. Now I just gotta really fix this car properly. That way I can start adding more power. All right, so let's set the P3 gauge up. Alright, so this is going to be the second run. Ready to start logging. Ooh. There you go, 5.83. Let's do it again. This time I'm going to do it with the two-step. That was way too slow. I'm guessing the two-step is too much. All right, so one final launch. I'm losing date time, so let's see if I can beat my fastest time. I'm guessing with all the heat soak that I'm not going to be running faster. And that was actually a better launch than the first time I launched. The first time it bogged, so who knows. All right, gonna try one final run. Nope, that is it. So here's the P3 gauge. I have water meth in the car. I use it just to cool down the AITs, but here it is. Cools it down about 10 degrees. Unfortunately, on January 2022, don't remember the exact date, I took a turn a little too fast on some damp roads and ended up sliding onto a curb. Did a bunch of damage to the passenger front end. And while I was stuck on the curb, a truck fishtailed and ended up hitting me in the quarter panel. So as you can see by the pictures here, the dent was way worse before. I was able to get under there with a bottle jack and push some of it out, but I need to replace that whole panel. So what's next for this car? Well, first I need to fix this body damage, and most probable route that I'll take is a custom white body kit. Also need to figure out what's up with the steering and some weird gear noises that I'm having after that accident. So next video that you see on this car is going to be me installing those eBay coilovers and doing a review on them. Once I get that done, I'm also going to be testing out another new little toy that I didn't want to test out today. With the suspension the way it is, I don't want to be going way too fast on this car because it's very bumpy and I'm all over the place. If you stuck around this long, thank you. Got a few things in the pipeline. Like I said, I got some new little toy that I'm going to be testing out here in a bit. Got to finish the headliner. I'm not even I'm about halfway done. Still got to hot glue everything and then toss it back in the car. There's a bunch of shit up here. Let me talk about that. Metal PCV for the S3. I'm going to be doing a PCV relocation for it. Coil overs for the A3. Some goodies for the S4. Some electronically controlled goodies. And going to be porting that supercharger. See if I can make a little bit more boost on the S4. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, whatever the fuck the YouTube thing deal is. So thanks.